Hi, you guys. Welcome back to another podcast. This is the God to a Black Female. My name is Shaquila Danielle.
I'm Denisha Sierra.
And I'm Phaedra Elise.
And today's topic is going to be toxic relationships versus a healthy relationship. What is you guys' top red flag that you look for?
Mine is someone that's really short-tempered and aggressive.
Hold on. I can't. It's too much noise going on. Where I'm at. Hold on.
I can't hear your background though.
I can. If y'all can, if I can hear the which will
on location today.
Yeah, I would say that as well. It definitely depends on the situation that they're being aggressive in, but yeah, definitely being aggressive over no reason.
It doesn't matter the situation to me. Just if you're short-tempered, it's just a red flag.
Yeah.
But
like
I said, it depends on the situation, because some situations might have it to where you might want to be like a little aggressive. Not saying aggressive towards me, but like being like, why would you do that? But if you're like, okay, say if we're in a car or whatever, and I don't turn, like it's a yellow light or whatever, and you telling me like to go up to get ready to turn, and then I end up missing it, and you be like, why would you do it like that? I'd be like, hold on now, calm down. But if it's like say we driving, or we on the side of the street, something happens like to our car, but then you're upset about the car being mad, then I'll understand that.
I'm talking about towards you.
Yeah.
Like in a relationship, like what are the key things that you look for that like trigger like toxic traits?
Another one, someone that's too controlling.
Yeah.
Is another red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, too controlling. Because I like to be controlled to a certain extent, but yeah, too controlling. Yeah, definitely a red flag.
What do you mean you like to be controlled?
Like if you tell me to do something, I'm gonna do it. But if you're like trying to dictate everything in my life, then that's too controlling.
Your audio is so fucked.
Well, shit, you guys, I don't know.
Say something.
Something.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on that bell. Make sure that it says all and not personalized. So, I like those two. Those two are good ones. And I also would look for dependency. Someone that's going to be very dependent on you all the time. Like, I don't need that. Like, I'm not going to be...
What do you mean dependent?
You know how, like, say if you're with a guy, but he wants you to always, I need you to stop by and do this. I need you to do this. I need you to do this. I need you to do this. But it's never a equal thing in a relationship. You're always doing stuff like you're his mom.
But the example you use kind of, because I don't mind doing errands.
No, I don't mind doing errands. I mean, it's a constant thing. Like you've moved in with me, but you're not helping me financially. Like you don't wash your own clothes. You don't.
I don't mind doing that.
No, I don't mind doing that, but I'm saying there's an excessiveness to it.
Personally, when I live with my beloved, I wash his clothes. I just feel like women can, not that that's our responsibility, but I feel like it's me contributing to the relationship. To me, it depends on the person, but to me, that's a balance. I'm going to do more house chores and errands and stuff like that if he's the provider, like he's paying out the bills and doing
Yeah,
all
but
of
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like, if he's not paying the bills, then it should be an equal. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Well,
I know, no, I'm saying like we have I know somebody that just he's just there, a body. Like,
but that's on her though. Like,
yes,
if a man isn't going to help you financially, you shouldn't be with him anyway, in my
exactly.
opinion.
But you know, a lot of women settle for toxic traits just because they want to be with somebody, so they don't be alone.
But to me, I would say that's not necessarily toxic. That's just dumb.
I feel like it could be toxic just because it could be portrayed as something else and then turn into that. You
I
know?
don't think that's like that could be portrayed into like that's clear as day. I think red flags are something that you'll miss, but something that was always there. I feel like if someone is just like using you, that to what you're describing, because there's different ways to be used, secretive and maybe unaware, but like the example you're describing, if he's just there and you know the girl is paying everything and handling everything and he's just living his life, I feel like that's kind of clear as day. I don't know if that would be like a red flag.
Maybe another red flag for me would be language. Like, don't be calling me out my name.
Right. That's a big flag.
Don't call me a bitch. Do not call me a bitch at all.
I think another red flag to me is someone that's always like overly in your business. I don't know if that makes sense, but like if they want to know like every single thing about you. I don't know if that's because I'm a private person or what it is, but to me that's like like if they want to know your every move.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, from what I'm getting from it is like he wants to know like what you and your friends talk about in the group chat, and he don't never tell you about his friends.
Right.
No meetings, like you never met them. Like that's too much for me.
Agree.
So what I just want to go ahead and talk about it. Uzi and JT, I am not a fan anymore, okay? I saw the live yesterday, and I was appalled by the way he was talking to her and the way he was talking to her friend. That is not the move.
I mean, I would say this just because I only saw the clip on Shade Room. I didn't watch that show live. I feel like it shouldn't have been displayed on social media, of course, because that's where the toxicity comes into. But I didn't see anything wrong with what he was saying.
What happened?
Like,
So
he
what I
basically
did
was cussing the friend out.
No. So what happened was, like Carisha joined JT on her live. You know, they were gonna chit chat it up, and then JT got on. She was like, "Somebody want to talk to you." That somebody was Uzi, and he saw Carisha and was like, "Is this Carisha? Is this Carisha?" And she was like, "It's understood. Like you see me." And then he was like, "No, because you trying to make me look like something, because he DM'd her and was talking to her. I guess she didn't like how he was talking to her, and she never responded. He was like, "You left me on red," all this other stuff, and Carisha was like, "Well, Uzi, we really don't have to be friends. It's okay. Like, it's okay." And then Uzi was like, "Nah, because you're not gonna make me look like that. Da, 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 da. But we can handle that later. But still, I just wanted to let you know." Da, da, da. And then JT was like, "Calm down. You know, you getting like hype." And then he was like, "Shut up, JT, shut up." Like, I was just like, like that.
Like,
he like some
said, like
issues.
shut up, or he like
no, he said
out.
shut up. And I was just like, you know, like maybe there's not a great balance between friendship and relationship, because I get that JT wants to be submissive to her man, and who doesn't want to have a man, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the disrespectfulness is not something that you should take lightly.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
so basically, he joined on a private call with her and her friend and just started like cursing her
no, it's
out.
not a private call. They were on live, and she was in the car with Uzi, and so like just getting on live, blah blah. Which if they had beef, she should never join it live.
Who had the beef? Her and the girl, or him and her friend and her boyfriend?
Mm-hmm. I don't think she should have joined that live if she knew that there was some tension there. Because, of course, she was saying that he was drunk and he was just saying things off the wall. But if he's going to be drunk and saying things off the wall and you get on the live with somebody he has a problem with, it's going to be chaos. It's not going to be
But see, that's what's a red flag to me, because this is just me in general. If I'm on it doesn't matter if it's live or whatever, it's a private thing because it's me and my friend. Like, I didn't invite you into this conversation. So if I'm having a moment with me and my friend, I don't understand why you would feel the need to join in.
I think he joined in because she was like, somebody want to talk to you.
Oh, JT.
Yeah, she said somebody want to talk to you. And then
so she's just playing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's not a good balance. And if she knows that there's tension there, then that should have never happened, especially on live. Like, call her private. They can do all this through FaceTime, honestly.
Oh, then he's probably wasn't being disrespectful. They probably like rehearsed that.
Maybe, but at the same time.
Uzi really don't. Uzi and Carisha, from what I've seen, they really don't like each other.
Oh, but then what? See, then it just goes back to her. Then why would she say somebody wants to talk to you if you know he doesn't like? Well, I'm confused.
Yes, especially
I guess purposely just being messy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she purposely wanted him to curse her out. Like, I don't understand.
Like, cause I get the thing. Like, she's trying to be submissive to her man. Like, she's pushing 30. She wants to be in a stable relationship. I get it. You know, like. She wants to be in a relationship. I get it. But at the same time.
You keep saying the same thing?
What I'm saying, though, like, because I feel like there's not a balance between friend time and me and my man time. Like, you got to have that balance. And it can't.
They're in a whole group together. That's her best friend. She even said today, her and Carisha good. They're going to be good regardless, because when they got off the live, they called each other. When they wake up, they talk to each other. When they go to sleep, they constantly talk to each other.
I'm not saying that they have a rocky relationship. I'm saying the balance for JT between Uzi and Carisha is not balanced. That's why there's tension.
No, I think there is balance. I just think they just don't like each other. Because my boyfriend doesn't like one of my friends, but I still hang out with that friend. But I know when that friend comes around to, she'll say hey and stuff like that. But he just keeps it short and sweet and just like avoids her at all costs as that he can. So like, that's what Uzi should have did. He should have just not have said anything. But maybe the liquor, put something in him or whatever. But I feel like JT has the perfect balance. It's just, she just maybe a little messy. I don't know.
I don't really know how that works. That's like the thing with people that say, like, I get parents, like, if you marry someone and maybe the parents don't really like you like that, because a parent isn't someone that, like, obviously that's your parent, they're always going to be in your life, but that's not someone that you probably communicate with every single day and just like engage with and do every single thing with. But as far as in like a best friend, I don't think I could be with someone if it's really a close friend and my spouse didn't get along, because it's always tension. And then me with my anxiety, like, I would just be like, something might happen.
I feel that 1,000% because
like,
I feel like my friends been my friends for a long time, and I cherish my friendship. You're not about to come in and rearrange things just because you want to be my other half. Like, I understand that you want your time. I understand that you want all this for me. Great. Perfect. But at the same time, I had this life before you came in. And when you decided to meet me, build a partnership with me, you decided to take on everything that came with me, not change things. And vice versa too.
I would say it definitely comes down to the situation. Because even taking back, not even my current relationship, but my old relationship with my baby daddy, he didn't like one of my friends because she had said some stuff to him. So on both ends, I could understand why each other didn't like each other, but he never was like, okay, well, you got to stop hanging out with her. And she was never like, oh, well, if you don't break up with him, I'm not gonna be your friend. It was never that. So it was still mutual between the two of them, but it was very clear that they didn't like each other. But at the same time, they was both mature enough to be like, okay, it is what it is. So I feel like
I understand that.
Yeah, so if you have a friend that don't like your boyfriend or your boyfriend don't like your friend, it's up to them to be adults and be mature about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not. But that situation, they're not mature about it. And I'm saying I couldn't be with someone if it was that situation. Like if they both had that much tension, it's just like not even like it's just too much. Mm-hmm. Like I understand the hate by keeping it cordial, but if it's like that much tension and hate and animosity, I can't. That's just unhealthy to me.
Because, at first, I thought they was joking. But then he started, like, going in. And I was like, wait a minute. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have any choice. If JT really wants to be with Uzi and she wants to maintain her relationship and businessship with Caresha, they ain't got no choice but to be mature about it or work on some type of agreement about it. Because if not, she either gonna end up being single or she gonna end up losing out on her. I mean, JT gonna be fine anyway because we already know she carries the group. But you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be. I mean, and then you saw Caresha's boyfriend had said something about it too, talking about that the next time he see Uzi, it's gonna be some problems.
Yeah, because he ain't like the way he was talking to her.
Yeah. But that's a red flag because he was calling Caresha a bitch. So he was like,
I mean, they like toxic shit though, and that it shows. Like, cause I mean, it shows. Like they don't have nothing stable going on.
And that's what's crazy because our society, especially like our generation, we think that toxicity is cute. We think if a man don't beat us or if a man doesn't somebody was calling me. But if a man don't beat us, if a man don't cuss us out or do this and that, they really don't love us. And like that's what I'm ready for us to get out of that, because I've seen a lot of people, a lot of women in our generation, they keep going back to that. Like every relationship is that. If that man don't disrespect them, they think they not loved. And that's the problem.
That's a very big problem. And like people were saying, oh, Sweetie got swung in the elevator. I got beat worse than that. Why is that? Why are you bragging? Bitch, you're
I will say, with the Sweetie situation, Sweetie was definitely putting.
She was putting on. She really was putting on. But that's an old video. It was from last year. But still, like she was definitely putting on. But at the same time, like that could have been a domestic situation if things were a certain way.
I don't agree to that. I don't agree to women that like not persuade that I can't even think of the word I'm saying, but like push like men. Because why did you grab his stuff? And then not only did you grab his belongings that you knew obviously he cared a lot about, you held on to it like it was yours.
And she swung first.
Yeah, I think that. Like,
so it's just like you wanted.
And I wasn't even talking about. I wasn't ganging up on the man. Okay, I was talking about the whole situation. It could have been a domestic situation, and I feel like that man that was outside of that elevator was real scared. That's why he didn't get on.
But the thing about that, if it turned into a domestic situation, I can't say if it's really domestic or not, because I totally believe a woman got to keep their hands to themselves. Mm-hmm. If you put your hands on a man and the man hits you,
it's still domestic violence.
It's domestic, but they was going to spin it as like he just beat her up, like type shit.
Yeah.
Like no, he hit him first.
Yeah.
Keep your hands to yourself. And that's that.
She definitely was like trying to force his hand on purpose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she tried to get up slow.
Like, girl, you sitting here walking back and forth. Like, girl,
Stop.
calm down.
Ooh, she was praying.
I didn't even see. I thought that he hit her, but he pushed her to get his
stuff.
belongings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Honey.
But people really like spin it. Like when people were talking about it, I was like, oh shoot, like he really like beat this girl. And then when I looked at the video, I was like, now he shouldn't have done that, but why did she do that? Like I thought that she was just standing there minding her business and he just like mollywopped her. But then I saw the video, I was like, what's going on?
My concern was what was in that book.
Right. Them Birkins, he was trying to take all the Birkins back and he was praying. Trying to get his investment back.
All right, you guys. So this is going to wrap up our podcast. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back again with another video.
Bye.